Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Smooth English System podcast. In here, we talk about all language related things, right? All the experiences we've had so far and supportive things that our Somali students really need, okay? So, in today's podcast, we'll be talking about mentality. So, the first question we'll be asking at first is, what's mentality and why it's everything? The second is, how do our Somali students struggle with mentality? Is mentality built or born? How to build a strong mentality practically? Let's go. Before we talk about how to learn English, before we talk about grammar, vocabulary, or speaking, we need to talk about your mentality, because the truth is your mentality is the foundation. Without it, nothing else will work. But with the right mentality, you can go far even if you start with zero. What's mentality? Let me break it down simply. Mentality means the way you think, the way you face problems, the way you react when you forget a word, when someone laughs at your English, or when you try to speak and your brain just stops. It is how your mind is trained, right? Some people give up quickly. Some people keep going, even when it is hard. The difference isn't intelligence. The difference is mentality. Example, two students, same class, same teacher. The first student says, I can't do this. I can't do this. The other students say, I can't do this, but I'll try again tomorrow. The situation is the same, right? But two completely different futures. One is going to quit, the other is going to try again, whatever it takes. Okay, I want to speak to you, my Somali brothers and sisters, from the heart. You know what I've seen? It's not what we don't have. It's not that we don't have intelligence. It's not that we don't have access. It is that many of us don't believe we can succeed. They say, or we say, waxaan ka baqaa inaan khaldamo. Waan fahmaa laakiin kuma hadli karo. Waxaan isleeyahay amaad wax qaldaa. Waxaan isleeyahay amay dadku kula yaabaan. Right? We laugh at each other. We fear judgment. We silence ourselves before the world does. And that is mentality. A broken mentality stops your mouth closed. A strong mentality sets your voice free, right? Pushes you to speak, pushes you to train, pushes you to keep going. Listen carefully. No one is born with confidence, right? Confidence is not a gift. It is a result. It comes from falling, standing, falling again, and standing and continuing. So, the question isn't, am I confident? The real question is, am I training my mentality every single day? Every time you try, you're building it. Every time you speak one sentence, you're winning. Every time you fail, then try again, your mentality gets stronger. But if you wait for motivation, if you wait for someone to clap for you, you will be waiting forever. So how, if that is the importance of mentality, if I need to build my mentality, if I need to train my mentality, if I need to clap myself to succeed, how do we build this mindset? How do I build my mentality, right? Okay, I'll be showing you here how you will build a mentality. Here is what I want you to do, not just listening, okay? I want you to take action. Maybe grab a pen and a paper and then write it down, the first one. Write down your why, your reason, why. Why do you want to speak English? Have you ever asked that question yourself before? Why do I want to learn English, right? Maybe for a job, maybe for education, maybe for your future family. I don't know, bro. Our reasons are different, right? You have your own experience and your own future. So write it down there. It is all about you. I don't know what you like. I don't know why you learn English. I don't know your future goals, right? You know. So write down everyone, okay? 1 to 10, 1 to 20 is about you. When you write it down, all those goals, the reasons, write it down on a paper, tape it to your wall. Let it remind you when you feel tired or lost, wherever you can see, okay? So the next step is you write it down, your reasons, your whys, right? You put your text on a wall to see every single time you get lost, every single time you feel bored or tired, to just gives you the motivation you need. So the step 2, it is okay to feel stupid. What does that mean? I know a lot of you have faced difficulties in language learning. A lot of you have tried again and again, and it was difficult. You feel slow, you forget words, but that is not weakness, that is learning. Maybe you wanna talk to someone, you wanna train with them, you wanna practice with them, and they ask you very, very strong questions, right? Very hard questions, and you can't answer them. And at the same time, you wanna talk to them. That is really crazy, right? It feels so sick. I know you, bro. I understand you. You are not crazy. That statement is building. You are building. If you get tired, you are building. You are getting stronger. If you make grammar mistakes, it is okay. It is stupid, but okay at the same time, because you are learning. If you make mistakes today, tomorrow you won't. Tomorrow you will correct everything. So say to yourself, it is okay, I am learning. That is the next step. The third step that you really need to work on to build your mind or your mentality is to train your mind like a muscle. What do you think about mind? Some people think that mind or mentality is like a trash box, right? But that's not. Mentality is like a muscle. You really need to build it. It is not magic. It is training. Repeat this belief every morning. Like, I am improving every day. I am getting better. I am speaking very clearly. That is mentality. You are building your mentality when you say that. Again, think about how if I say, I can't speak English. English is so hard to me. The pronunciation is really different. I can't really understand it. The pronunciation is different. I can't really speak it. It is so hard for me. That is very bad mentality. And exactly the mentality is a little switch, is a little difference. You say I can do, he say I can't. The good mentality says, I will try tomorrow. I will be the best. I can do it. The bad mentality says, bro, I can't. Bro, I can't because there is, right? Blah, blah, blah. I don't care, bro. If you want to train your mentality, just say positive things. I can speak English. I am improving every day. That one sentence repeatedly with feeling can change your life, bro. You will believe later. If you are a crazy guy that doesn't really understand English and you say, oh, I'm really good at English. I like English. I can speak English. I can train myself. I can be the best English speaker in Somalia, okay? Your mind is literally going to believe it. I am sure, bro. I am sure 100% that you will do something if you believe that mentality and work with it. Okay, so the third step was your mind is like a muscle. Build it, right? Work on it. Train it. That is how you can get a very good, strong mentality that gives you the success. Fourth, protect your mental space. Okay, if someone laughs at you, at your English, walk away. If someone discourages you, protect your dream. Your mentality is a garden. Don't let weeds grow. It is all about you, bro. When someone says bad thing about you, don't listen to them. If he says you can learn English, say I can and leave them away. Don't give it time. If he say to you, your pronunciation is bad, go and leave them away, right? There is 1,000 people that say to you, wow, wallah, you are good, bro. You are really excellent. You are really better than me. You can do it, bro. There is thousands that say to you the same sentences. I mean, positive sentences. So, don't care about what others say, right? If they are negative. If they are positive, it gives you a very emotional boost. It really gives you the confidence you needed. But if it is negative, walk them away. Run, bro, run, okay? Protect your mental space. And last is speak, even when it is ugly. Speak broken English, speak with fear, speak with pauses, but speak. Because silence doesn't build fluency, effort does. What do we mean by here? Speak when it's ugly. It means train, practice, try, right? We don't care whether it is good or not. We don't care whether you're doing well or not. We don't care whether your accent is clean or not. We don't care whether the pronunciation is 100% lit or not. That is how powerful it is. Just say it. Say it, bro. Just speak. Just practice. If you know 4 sentences, if you know 4 basic conversations, ask them, hi man, how are you? Where are you from? What do you do? All that matters. Okay? Finally, my brothers and sisters, if you take only one thing from this episode, let this be, okay? Let it be this. Fluency begins in the mind, not in the mouth. It starts and comes from the mind. If you've seen a successful guy, it doesn't really start by his actions. It starts by the brain, by the mentality inside him, in his head. If you want to do something today, start with your mind, with your mentality. It is the first step, okay? Your mentality controls your future. Your mindset decides if you keep going or give up. So build it, protect it, strengthen it, and one day you'll speak with power, clarity, and pride. This was the first episode of the Smooth English podcast, your home for real learning and transformation. If this helped you, share with your friends, and please, we need a lot of subscribers after the end of this podcast, okay? You are capable and your journey has just begun. مع السلامة.